And with us today is Erica Harris, the Development Director at the Child Advocacy Center. Welcome. Good to see you this morning.
Thanks for having me. Good morning.
You have a whole month here that's basically dedicated to awareness.
Absolutely. It's Child Abuse Prevention Month nationally, and so the symbol is the blue pinwheel.
Okay.
And so we kind of embraced that blue and just asked businesses in the community to paint the town blue with us to show their support for the Child Advocacy Center, but also for kids facing abuse and neglect in our community.
Sure, and the list of those folks that have jumped on board, it's about as long as your
There's
arm.
more than 40 now. We're up to, lots of partners, but you can find that on our website, childadvocacycenter.org/PTTB, Paint the Town Blue.
Why is it so important to spotlight this, especially right here in our own backyard in the Ozarks?
Unfortunately, child abuse is happening at pretty high rates in Southwest Missouri and all over the country. We know statistically that 1 in 7 children in the U.S. are abused every year.
Horrible.
So, I mean, those are huge numbers. We know it's a big problem, and so we want the community to be aware. If we don't talk about it, we can't fix it.
Sure.
And we want people to know what they're looking for, to try to do their best to keep kids safe in our community and stand up where they can.
Okay, how do you avoid adding trauma to trauma, though? If you're trying to find out what's going on, the child is traumatized right away.
Absolutely.
And then if you try to get them to tell you about it, there's another trauma.
Absolutely. We don't encourage people to ask a bunch of questions of children, and that's actually what the Child Advocacy Center does. Instead of having 12 different people ask children about potentially the most horrible thing that's happened in their lives, we just encourage people to make the report. It's no one's job in our community to investigate. It's your job to report your suspicion. So if you have cause or concern that there's something just not quite right, make that call the Missouri hotline number, and let the professionals do the investigating. And what happens when a hotline call's made, if there's need for investigation, they make a referral to the CAC, and that child gets to come in and just talk to one trained forensic interviewer who works with the rest of the team to make sure we get that information in the most child-friendly and appropriate way for that kid.
I'm sure that some people are afraid if I report it, now I'm involved, because you may be talking about a family member, a good friend. It's tough for people to make that leap, isn't it?
It is, but you can report anonymously.
Okay.
You don't have to give your name in the state of Missouri, but you also err on the side of caution. The other side there is you might upset someone, but if you have a real concern, the risk there is that that child is harmed. So not reporting it means we're leaving a child in a dangerous situation versus maybe having someone ask some questions and finding that it's not there. No harm, no foul.
Priorities.
Priorities. Put those kids first.
Yeah, with that an action step, what are like warning signs to look for in a child that may make you think, I wonder if something more is happening here?
Well, I mean, obviously marks and bruises, children who aren't coming to school or you see them out in public not dressed appropriately for the weather, maybe not in clean clothing, some of those signs. But really, sometimes children will just will share information. A lot of times kids don't know that what's happening to them isn't happening to everyone, depending on their age. So just listening and being a safe adult, allowing them to share their experience with you, and then you have to kind of keep that straight face. You can't react, because that will scare them probably more than what's happened. So you just try to be the safe person and make that call. Let the professionals do that.
Yeah. What's it meant to you all to be able to be so impactful in these kids' life and be that voice for them, like you said, that they may not otherwise have?
Yeah. Our staff hear the worst of humanity every day, and they keep coming back because we focus on the idea that the child's visit to the Child Advocacy Center can be the start of healing for them and the start of finding that safe path. And so we just have to focus on that hopeful side of this kind of sad situations.
Are we making a dent? I mean, there's no way to say, are we winning? Because nobody wins
no one
in
wins.
this situation.
Unfortunately, we'll never know how much we're preventing, right? You can't know what you prevented. But what we do know is that those numbers are increasing, we hope and we believe, because people are being more active in reporting. We don't think that abuse is occurring at higher rates than it was 5 years ago, but we think people are reporting, more aware and looking for that and placing that value on protecting those children instead of protecting the adults who might be harming children.
Well, it's also the idea of you stop one now, that stops 3 later, which stops 25.
Potentially, yes. It's a ripple effect. And we want kids to feel safe, and we want those kids to be in a safe place so that they can heal and then become productive, happy, successful members of our community in the future.
What's the blue popcorn? What's that all about?
One of our partners is Ozark Mountain Popcorn.
Oh.
And so they made a special blue mix for us. So
I love
we're
that.
calling it Berry Blue Skies, focusing on that hopefulness, but it has cheesecake, blue raspberry, and blueberry popcorn in it. So it's a little sweet treat, and it's only being sold in their store this month in support of the Child Advocacy Center.
And you have another sweet treat we were talking about.
Oh, Pineapple Whip has their lemon berry blue whip all month long at their South Flintstone. Yep. We have Retro Metro on the south side's doing a blue cheeseburger and a blue cocktail.
Oh my gosh.
See, there I
Sybil.
told you, blue cheeseburger.
Blue, yeah.
For a good
Sybil
cause
and
like that.
Finnegan's and other people are doing special drinks or
Yeah.
special foods. And then we have businesses that are putting out pinwheels and signage and just talking about that. We have staff who are dressing in blue and having blue block parties at their office. We really let businesses decide how they wanted to acknowledge Paint the Town Blue, and so they're all doing it a little bit different, but it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Real quick, is there any significance to the pinwheel? I've been thinking about this the whole time.
Well, so at the CAC, our logo is a kite.
Gotcha.
But the pinwheel kind of blows in. It's childlike, it's freedom, and that wind, which could be those negative, like that, those things that are coming at you, lifts those up and makes them spin and makes them pretty. And so, not that we ever want any child to face the adversity of child abuse and neglect, but it is possible to overcome it. And so we kind of,
It's the winds of
breeze.
change,
Yeah,
too.
winds. Yeah, things happen.
If people want more information, how do they get it? Also, what is that emergency number, that as well?
You're going to ask me a question. I don't have it memorized.
That's okay.
okay.
I'm
But it
sorry.
is on our website. If you
That's
go
it.
to
Go to-
childadvocacycenter.org, the phone number is it's a 1-800 number here in Missouri. It's right at the top of our website, and you can also find more information about the CAC and Paint the Town Blue.
Cool. Erica, thank you for being here. We
Thank you.
appreciate it. Yes,
Thanks for
good
having
stuff.
us.
All right, we'll be right back with what's on the screen over at Moxie Cinema. Don't go away.